Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all between. Jason, my brother, how you doing?
I'm holding on, man.
Yeah, man. So this week we lost
Yeah.
Mr. John Sykes. We'll get into that, and
Yep.
it's interesting how big of an impact he had. But anyway, how was your week, man?
That's good.
Weather back to normal for your area?
Yeah, still cold, but it's getting there. I think we're probably climbing out of it. Yeah, we had a little bit of iciness or whatever.
New Orleans got like 8 inches of snow.
Yeah, Florida got like 10, right? Broke the record down there, I think I heard.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the record I heard on the radio was like 4 inches, but they got 10 in some parts. So
Nice.
yay, Florida.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Joey bro had to do snow, man.
you
Go get it, boy.
You still watching Joey?
Dude, it's like we're watching a car wreck.
Oh, I know.
Or as someone said on an interview the other day, I don't know who it was. It's like watching autism fucking dry. I don't remember who said that, but that was the funniest fucking thing.
That's good.
But yeah, it's the weather's getting back.
You still in minus 25 land, or?
Oh, that was crazy, man.
Yeah,
that was a little bit insane.
So you opted to not do the polar bear challenge?
No, fuck that. Dude, I'll with my pain shit and all the stuff, like it would be just like,
yeah, you'd probably shatter like glass.
I would lock up.
Right.
But I was hoping I'm supposed to be getting a delivery of all the Patreon goodies.
Oh,
today. I thought it'd happen before the show, but not so much.
Right.
Mr. Roger Chance, what's happening? Polska Bob, hey, what's going on? ATL, was he in Whitesnake? Was he in Whitesnake?
Oh, yeah.
He is the sound of the of what made Whitesnake, after their Leonard Skinner because they were like a Skinner, like Southern, they were
the early stuff with like Bernie and stuff like that was a little more 70s rock. So yeah, he played on the the famous 87 album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was sort of like brought him back into the limelight during those years.
Yeah.
Me and Fred Lizzie as well. Tigers of Pantang.
Yeah, me and Fred did a reaction video to Still the Night live with John Sykes 1995. So check it out if you want to. What a great solo on that one, man.
Yeah.
But the early stuff was pretty Southern fried. Absolutely. What a difference an album makes,
Yeah.
And the invent of MTV. Because who doesn't remember Tonic Catane?
Oh, yeah. And every time I see a Jaguar.
It's across a Jaguar. Oh, yeah. Man, you couldn't get away from Whitesnake.
Yeah, they were pretty big. That was a big tour for them. I remember that. I saw that one a couple times.
Still to this day, every time I see a Camaro with T-tops come to a stop, in my head it goes, the donor dana, the donor dana, the donor dana, the donor dana. That's like what, it just, you get the Whitesnake vibe right away.
Yeah, such a great riff that was, And Rudy Sarzo played on that record too, another friend of ours. So
yeah, Rudy was a few months back.
Yeah,
and hopefully I didn't hear about him. Hopefully his house is all right. All those people in California with the fires and stuff, just absolutely.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd Dogs, Polska Bob. Oh, thanks for the $10 chat there. Right now. Have you ever seen the movie she was in the 80s with Tom Hanks' bachelor party? Who are they talking about?
Tawny Katane, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not too drunk, so let's go. Bandmate, let's see. Yeah, that's right. Horrible movie, great soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I have that sometimes.
Yeah, so we got to change the way that we do reactions in show because the last few shows have been shut down. So we got to figure out do that. We got Discord going, by the way. And so we have to limit the reactions that we do in show, and never, ever, ever will it ever be Pink Floyd. Just letting you guys know. Pink Floyd, the biggest group of a-holes I ever worked with in my entire life. So I don't know.
Oh, you have,
dude, unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah. So I used to do tour consulting and stuff. So what that means for me is I was a special effects guy. So we would do smoke, wind, laser. We help with the flying pig and all that shit. So we're at Dodger Stadium and we have 6 hours with the band and their lighting designer and the stage guy and all that, right? And okay. Have you ever been with people who walk in a grid?
No.
Okay. They had to walk 4 feet to the left or 4 feet to the right or 4 feet in front of you or 4 feet in back of you. They couldn't walk they had to have their own
area.
Even if it's the band walking, that all the rock stars have known each other forever, they didn't talk to each other. They didn't talk to us.
Weird.
Dude, 6 hours. It was just I didn't like Pink Floyd to begin with, and I had all access and everything. Because the wall, dude, they just would not stop playing that album forever and ever and ever.
Right.
And so I had first row tickets for Dodger Stadium and backstage. I didn't want them.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? Are you crying?" I'm like, so I woke up. My friend's daughter, it was her 21st birthday, and I knew that they had been partying until 4 a.m. So I show up at 6:30 in the morning, just banging on the door. Wham, 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 wham. Hey, Mary, happy birthday! Oh my god, that was pretty. Hey, man, if someone was gonna enjoy it, might as well let them. I wasn't gonna, So.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. Boingo, boingo. Oh my god. Danny Elfman.
Right.
Yeah, Oingo Boingo would do Halloween shows in Hollywood all the time.
Oh.
Eric, who was saved by the fires, but the house that he grew up in burnt down. Anyway. Alrighty. And just pop this up real quick. American Red Cross Disaster Relief Helpline, 1-800-985-5990. They have a free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week counseling or support, free of charge. California Wildfire Assistance, 1-800-733-2767. Yeah, check out redcross.com. Give blood if you can. All that kind of good stuff. People are going to have a hard time for a while. And it wasn't everyone who was rich that got affected by those fires, so don't let that get in your brain. Also, Music Cares Relief at musiccares.org. Call 1-800-687-42227. If you've worked in the music business for 5 years, they have a $1,500 stipend they can help you get through the fire with. It's not much, but it's something. Let's see. He married Bridget Fonda. Who married Bridget Fonda?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Danny Elfman. That's right.
Oh, did he really? Wow,
that's interesting.
Huh.
My camera still isn't working, but look out for my password. But Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman.
Yeah, he's had quite the success with movie scores too, huh?
Oh yeah, Simpsons, the whole.
Yeah.
All his work with Tim Burton.
Right.
Pee Wee Herman's theme song.
Oh, really? I didn't know that one.
Good old Danny Elfman. But let's see here. All right. Want to hit some other stuff here. Let's see. I'd like to thank everybody showed up last week and super chats and all you guys. Thank you very much. Drop the link. Hold on a second here. All right, yeah. Give us a few minutes to do what we're doing, and then we'll get you in. No plan. Hold on a second. But what was I talking about?
We talk about Danny Elfman.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty interesting, dude. Let's see here. There was some other stuff that was going on. Oh, I think Nam's over, right?
Well, yeah, it might be. It was going on. I've been seeing.
Until like yesterday, today, or something.
Yeah, probably.
Uh-huh. What was it? There was
Yeah, I saw a few bass players and stuff posting.
Yeah.
Posting stuff. So
let's see. Danny Elfman. Mm-mm.
You ever go to NAMM when you lived out there?
No, I always wanted to.
Yeah.
I could one year. Oh, wait, no. Did I go? No, I went to some like NAMM event, but not NAMM.
Right.
But I mean, everyone was through town, so half the people were there anyway. But yeah, I would like to have gone.
Right.
Probably a good thing to do in the future, but if they let us in.
Right. They'll have access for our walkers.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. I guess Nuno Betancourt jammed with Pat Travers' band in San Juan Capistrano.
Oh, wow.
That would have been a good show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Oh, and looks like Slash is on a new single with Dorothy.
Yeah.
Tombstone Town.
Right.
Didn't really care for it. Have to
yeah.
see.
I expected it to be a little more dynamic, I think,
Yeah, that's
Right.
It's not his tune. He was just playing on it.
Yeah.
But let's see here.
I mean, that's not crapping on it or anything. I'm just,
yeah.
You know how you have like a preconceived idea before you click on something, and then...
Right. Let's see. How do I don't like learning on the fly, man. Let's see. But get distracted.
Right.
Alrighty. But yeah, well got the video edited for the mainstream for February 1st. So that put that up on the Discord server yesterday. Still learning how to do that, so that'll be populated in the next week with all the stuff we got going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then as soon as I know how to use it, Jason,
you can let me know. I can check it out.
Our good friend Brett has some stuff designed. He's going to help us set up the server and make it look a little prettier, I guess. Whatever that means. But, we're trying. We are trying. Uh-huh. What else is going on in music news?
I'm trying to think what I've seen. Yeah, I mean, definitely John passing away was the big news of the day. That it was.
Yeah, and Vivian Campbell, I guess, is in treatment. You got bone marrow transplant.
Yeah, I think he's been sick for a little while, right? But it sounds like he's doing well.
Yeah, he's got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I guess it, part of his ongoing treatment plan. He said it, he said it's going great, and it's like he's got to wait 100 days before he's out of whatever that level of care is,
right?
Or that treatment takes 100 days to reverberate completely, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But John Sykes, man. Thin Lizzy. So he was in Thin Lizzy for very long, though.
I think he was, if I'm correct, I think he was sort of on the tail end there, like after Gary Moore. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, when we were younger, people really didn't cite Thin Lizzy as a like an influence.
Yeah, which is
like you'd never hear that would be so. Like it's only been in like the last 10 years when it keeps popping up again.
Right.
You know, which is pretty interesting because me growing up, I always thought Thin Lizzy was like a more of a top 40 band because of the songs on the radio.
Yeah.
Just because my sphere didn't listen to, weren't big Thin Lizzy people, but
right. Yeah. Didn't deep dive the other stuff.
You know, because I basically knew of Gary Moore as fantastic guitar player for years. And I'm like, what? He was in Thin Lizzy?
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, everything's relative, right? You know, if it's not, like you said, if it's not in your orbit, then you don't know. So
absolutely. But yeah, then he went on. Yeah, what was did he do Blue Murder too or something? Yeah.
John Sykes, that was
Blue
his
Murder.
band, yeah, with Carmine, who was on the show, and the great Tony Franklin on bass.
Nice, Carmine.
Yeah.
Who told you that story? My brother. That's from my fucking book.
Right, that was funny.
Oh my god, that was the lasagna John Lennon story.
Right.
That was pretty damn funny. And what you call it? Oh my god, what were we just talking about?
We were talking about John Sykes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, Fred just popped in and said he's not going to be able to make it tonight. He's at a concert.
Oh, go figure.
Fred's never at a concert.
Right. Yeah, you were talking about Blue Murder. You know, John Sykes starting that band, and
I forgot. Anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, Gary Moore, John Sykes, and then I mean, who's left now from Thin Lizzy? Because aren't they going out again, or didn't they just go out?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Anyway,
I don't know if they're still around or not.
Nice. So let's see.
And then of course that that Whitesnake, that the '87 album there or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He played on that, and then of course he famously Coverdale fired him. And that's when
because he was like Thin Lizzy and like that was going on kind of like the same.
I never heard what the reason was. I heard that Sykes showed up at the studio in L.A. and there was some I guess it was pretty tense, and then that was that, and then that's when the I guess it was Vivian Campbell, right? And what do you call it? Well, they went through a couple of. They had Steve Vai even played on a later record and stuff. They were sort of doing.
Yeah, Steve Vai and Whitesnake didn't work.
You didn't like it?
No, it wasn't. No, it didn't work, man.
Yeah.
As you can see, the album by album, song by song crossover of Whitesnake that we did.
That I'll never live down.
Uh-huh.
Well, you should be well versed in the
So when we do the retrospective, so me and Pat Catalano from the Beard Speaks podcast, he'll come on. He was a guest a couple weeks back with his new album, the Pat Catalano Project, and 2 weeks, but you have to listen to the entire discography, song by song, and then we go through and break down their career. And wow, Whitesnake was tough, and I like Whitesnake. I like,
right.
Like I don't turn them off if they're on the radio or whatever. But it was rough, and it's the one that Jason suggested. So I just give him shit about it all the time because that was the last crossover we did a year and a half ago.
I killed it. I killed the whole idea, I guess. Yeah. That was the nail in the coffin of the
killed it in the still of the night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think, I said from Slide It In forward too. So I even spared you guys having to go to the early albums too. So just think it could have been worse.
Oh, totally. But no, it's just interesting when you actually sit down and you listen to an
a
entire,
lot of stuff.
multi albums,
Right.
and like Van Halen. If you do that with Van Halen,
Ooh, yeah,
with the Sammy years, you can see the destruction of the band. I mean, it's
yeah,
as the band broke down. Each album was,
right.
and it was sort of sad to see with the Van Halen, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got some comments here. I'm here. There's no private chat. But yeah, we'll get to you in a second there, Pulse. Goodbye. We're just going through the stuff here. But yeah, Mr. Sykes, man, what a loss, man, for sure.
And I mean, I hadn't even heard that he was sick. Apparently, he was. Even people close to him didn't know. He just kind of kept it quiet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw Eddie Trunk. I think he had posted that he had tried to get a hold of him here in the and he was a little incommunicado or something like that. He probably that was the impression I got anyway. That even a lot of people close to him didn't know. They were a little shocked by
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, cancer, man. I'll tell you,
right?
Gets a lot of people. As we know. I mean, we've multiple friends this year, especially.
Mm-hmm. Sykes listed Jimmy Page, Richie Blackmore, Gary Moore, Michael Schenker, Uli John Roth, Alan Halsworth, and John McLaughlin amongst his biggest influences. Alan Halsworth comes up a lot too.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eddie was a huge Holdsworth fan too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what else. Didn't have much notes. I was hoping to have the shipment here so I could do that, but did not happen.
Right.
It's funny. You can just check on my screen to see if it's outside my door,
Yeah.
But all righty here. Private chat. Gotcha. Pulse Bob's gonna pop on here. But yeah, so do you get to listen to any Sykes driving around or making your Bolshevik stew or whatever it is?
No, I not a whole lot. I mean, just the usual stuff that I listen to anyway.
Yeah.
But I was kind of in podcast land in the truck.
Gotcha.
Catching up on.
Says you can talk Thin Lizzy. All right, yeah, we need some Thin Lizziness. All right, I sent the link in the private chat there, Pulse Kebab. All right. Yeah, and I think a lot of people saw about this the other day. So I think a lot of people I think a lot of people basically picked up that guitar, the Les Paul, more in our time because of John Sykes over Jimmy Page.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I mean, because I mean, not everybody in our age group were Zeppelin fans necessarily,
Right.
So yeah, that's probably right.
Well, even then, like they just were more inspired.
Yeah.
Zeppelin was kind of by the time we came around, it was like the last generation stuff.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I think more people, or even you can push it up further. At the same time, it's definitely more because of Sykes than Slash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably for our age group, probably a little younger. I would say it would go the other way, though. Probably, don't you?
Could be. I just hear like a lot of people don't. When when people are talking, I really don't hear Slash as a like you'd hear about Eddie Van Halen or whatever. You hear about Sykes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just maybe they just haven't mentioned him more yet because he's still younger. I don't know.
Yeah, hard
But
to say.
there always seemed to be like some kind of like mystery kind of juju around
with Sykes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was like, almost like he was a mythical guitar player.
Right. Yeah, and he didn't do a lot of press and stuff. I don't think
No.
So I mean, he sort of like
he was just
you knew his playing, you knew his name,
Yeah.
but you were sort of hard pressed to ever like he wasn't like doing interviews all the time.
Yeah, and you'd always hear his name too, John Sykes. And then when people start talking about it, boom, John Sykes.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I mean, we wish his family well for sure, man.
Absolutely.
But hopefully there's still music.
Yeah, maybe some unreleased stuff, something somewhere.
Hey guys, would you consider having other bandmade reactors join you on a future made stream? Yes. We have over 20 willing to do it. Absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. We'll be doing a live stream on February 1st. Maybe we can have a few pop on there or rotate through. However you want to do it. I'll be more on, Roger, hit me up on Discord and then we'll figure that out. But Roger is considered, Jason, our norm.
That's right.
Like in Cheers.
Right. Yeah.
Cheers at the end of the bar. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, like if we come on some Saturday and he's not on the chat, we're sending the ambulance to his house.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're doing a welfare check.
Check the garage, then check the beer fridge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then of course we have the historian.
Yes.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, let me know if that link's working there, Polska Bob. But absolutely. So yeah, the Patreon is built and we got some cool stuff going. Man, I wish that came. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
Yeah.
Look for it
don't worry.
Next week.
Bezos has your back.
Who? Bezos? Yeah. Come on. Oh, everything except the guitar picks come in today. But
nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got some Creativity Talking stickers, t-shirt, hoodies, guitar picks, for the
little tchotchke.
fine Patreons over there. That'll be separate than the merch and the show. Because everyone should have their own thing. But yep, all the people who have come over from Patreon that Roger dragged over, nice addition to the show for sure. Uh-huh. What else is going on? Yeah, so also you guys check out the first made stream that we did, and then absolutely we'll have a new one on. And of course, as always, go check out our website, creativitytalking.com. Yeah. At work, someone was making toast.
Right.
Break room. And I couldn't see them. I just smelled toast. I'm like, hey, is someone making toast or am I having a stroke right now? Like, always warn the older people that work here that if you're making toast.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah. Side effect of having a stroke, you might smell toast.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. That's good to know.
Right.
So I can panic if I just smell toast out of nowhere.
Jason's in the middle of a concert. Who's making toast?
Right. By myself in the truck, and I'm like,
hey, do I have peanut butter with me?
Uh-oh. Maybe I better hit an exit here.
Peanut butter toast? You kidding me? Oh, yeah.
That's really weird.
Red crowd. Yeah, man. Before the show, Jason, we were talking about AI. Let's tell me what let's talk about what you started to mention there.
Oh, well, I mean, I was just basically saying that I really don't know anything about it. I mean, it's just really kind of hard to wrap my old brain around it. I mean, short of like whatever people have for like, answering questions and that, but just trying to wrap your brain around like what it could be and why people are like a little concerned and freaked out about it.
Yeah.
Um, Apparently, like I said, from some of these pods I listen to, they're talking about that there's multiple levels of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the top one, I guess, is where it can do like weird, scary stuff. So I just didn't know if you had any, I really, it's hard to even picture what that even looks like or means.
Yeah, like it's an ongoing thing we talk about on the shows.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, I'm like, have you not listened to me? I am like not with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm against AI, whatever, especially for the creative stuff. Yeah, I get it. Photoshop but it's not really artificial. It's a different thing altogether. And I mean, the fact that you can plop in shoobity bloop, zabbity doo, blah 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 blah, and then you have a book.
Yeah,
I've written books, and it's that's offensive to me that you could just do that. Just what I mean,
right. Well, and I mean, as far as like on the lower level that's around now, I mean, a lot of bands are doing these videos because I guess it's probably cost effective. I don't like the look of it personally.
Yeah,
I know you don't. I mean,
Mhm.
we've talked about that.
Yeah,
But yeah, apparently it goes a lot bigger than that kind of stuff. And I was just trying to like having trouble wrapping my brain around it. They're talking about the guy was talking about the other day that there'll be these I think they called them AI agents, maybe was the term. And I mean basically it'll be like robots
AI bots.
Yeah, like doing your jobs for you. I mean, like literally, like it sounds like there's not going to be anything they can't do and do a lot faster and better.
Oh yeah, there was some article the other day. Not saying it's true, not saying it's false. Just read an article, and this is what that article said. Was basically that within like not even 5 years, 41% of all jobs will be affected from AI on some level. Now, hey, if you want to dig ditches and do all the stuff that breaks people's bodies physically, have at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when it comes to like the actual craft and the artistry of things, leave that to humans. Give us.
Now they'll do all the cool shit, and we'll still be doing the ditch digging.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'll still be going to work. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Come on, AI.
Yeah. Sorry, the only thing we have
looking for a break.
Gentlemen, is sewer cleaners.
Clark, you're up.
Great.
Yeah.
But and nothing wrong with people who do.
No, not at all. Just joking about working all the time, and that'd be nice to be. Nice to be taking a breather.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't even have to get off the stool. You could send the robot to the beer fridge.
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
I've been trying to train the dog how to do that, but no dice.
Yeah, but the dog keeps drinking the beer by the time it gets to me.
Right. It's all these holes in the can when I get it.
Totally. Absolutely. Oh, and on one of the Patreon levels, when you buy the annual purchase, this is what you get. You get one of those bad boys.
Was that like a Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, it cranks.
Cool.
But let's see. Yeah, tried doing this one, so this will show up via Patreon in some way because that got blocked.
Got blocked.
Yeah. New Year so far, a bunch of them have gotten blocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even Dream Theater.
Yeah, that one was blocked worldwide.
Hmm.
It's interesting how the certain depends on the label and the time, and like even Handmaid's thing changed. or at least on the Zen video. But
Mm.
you know, what are you gonna do?
Right.
What are you gonna do? But yeah, nothing on the Jeff Soda report.
Yeah, I mean, last thing I know, he was probably Trans-Siberian Orchestra stuff,
yeah,
right?
up through.
Yeah, that's a good holiday gig.
Oh, dude, the amount of
Can you
money that
imagine?
organization makes between the East Coast and the West Coast band.
So amazing that Paul O'Neill from Sabotage and
Mm-hmm.
John, and
Yeah, and supposedly Sabotage is coming back
that would be awesome
to tour and play. So I don't know what the lineup's going to be, but
great band, man.
Yeah, I've seen 2 lineups of Sabotage, the original, and then 96, maybe 95,
No,
something like that. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were always all the eras were great. I think.
Yeah, so I get this phone call. I'm living in LA, and it's like my little sister from down the street. I was best friends with her big sister who died. So I watched over her in the neighborhood, made sure no one messed with her and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So she's like, "Hey Vince, yeah, so and so's coming out to Los Angeles, and he has like no street smarts whatsoever. He needs. I want to make sure he's not like mugged or whatever. So he hung out with me for a couple of days, and one of the things that we did is we went and saw Sabotage at the Troubadour.
Oh wow!
With the new lineup, and he was out of his mind. Like he was a like 4.3 GPA kind of guy.
Mm.
Never got anything other than an A in his life. Engineer, dude, he was puking.
He had a good time.
He spent one day just totally sleeping off the shows.
Right.
Dude, funny. He's like, that was great. Yeah, I'm like, I'm glad you're able to let loose, man. I'm sure that's like
he needed it.
Oh yeah, totally. So you're safe, man. No one's gonna mess with you. But that was a great show.
Yeah.
That was a great show for sure, man. But what are you gonna do? Oh, I also have to do a new intro at some point. I'll get around to it. Oh, we lost David Lynch, director David Lynch.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
He was a interesting guy for sure.
Yeah, film. I mean, you know better than I was trying to and I'm not, obviously up on these things. I'm a hillbilly. But what were some of his films? I was trying to picture it. I'm sure I've seen things. I just probably didn't know who.
Oh, Lynch.
Yeah. I was trying to.
Yeah, offhand, don't remember. But he did like that. Dune, Blue Velvet, Eraserhead, Mulholland Drive, Twin Peaks.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Twin Peaks. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
The Elephant Man. Mel Brooks hired him to do that as a young director.
Oh, the Elephant Man. Well, I like the one when we were.
My name is John Merrick.
John Merrick. Yeah. Wasn't it like? Oh no, Eric Stoltz. That was Mask. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get those guys mixed up.
No, that's not funny. But that's funny. Yeah, who played John Hurt?
That's right. Yeah.
Played Mr. Merrick.
Yeah.
What a great movie, man.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I wouldn't mind watching it again, actually.
Yeah. Black and white.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, a few other people are in there. I can't remember at the moment, but man, that was. And then did you ever see the play? It was on PBS with David Bowie as the Elephant Man, because Bowie played him on stage.
Elephant Man, the play?
Yeah, dude.
Huh. Was it like Broadway? They have like show tunes and
like you
dancing.
Can see, man. They didn't use any. It was unbelievable, man. Bowie.
Yeah.
Only one David Bowie.
That's right.
But like they showed like a scrim, like he's being interviewed by the doctor.
Yeah.
But you saw, the sheet, and then the way that he like formed his body, deformed. Dude, that was amazing.
Wow.
Nice body work, Mr. Bowie.
So Bowie actually played Merrick?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But absolutely. That's us. We're just a couple of washed up geniuses.
And that wasn't a letter in that bottle. That was one of Vince's old joints.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the filter on the end there.
Right.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to keep it dry.
Yeah.
Keep your powder dry, boys.
Hey, you never know when
right. That's the emergency.
Yeah, pre-roll into the fucking ocean every now and then.
Right.
It's from college. I'm like, see, it worked.
That's what you do. You just go down there and you throw them in the ocean because you know there's going to be some bastard stuck on an island somewhere, and you're just hoping it'll find him.
That's funny. Well, they do have like floaty shit to put your weed in.
Oh,
yeah. Then there's like no smell packs. Like backpack or bag.
Yeah.
Charcoal. So.
Well, I wish more people knew about that because they still try to send this shit in the mail, man. It's like stick your whole. I have like 10,000 packages in the back of the truck, and so obviously you don't even. But yet the whole thing reeks,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, great.
Hey, which box should fall off the truck? Uh-huh. But yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
People always say, they come into the dispensary, smells like weed in here. No. First time we heard that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, everyone's been pretty cool this week.
Yeah, you haven't had any irate customers?
No obnoxious visitors.
Well,
it gets weird sometimes, man. I don't get it. I mean, you're dealing with all types of people, but
Yeah, I don't know how I could do the customer service thing.
It's like you're at the happy store. And I may even do a update fishing for merch.
I still haven't landed one, but
Yeah. Oh, I talked to Jason Erb, and
yeah.
So he'll be on
right on.
There's something coming up that he's got going on, so
cool.
That should be funny.
Yeah, those guys are always fun. That's a fun hang for sure.
And then dude, it's funny, like you'll see, like, I've been seeing stories about now South Carolina, like 20 miles from where you live, I'm like,
right. Were you talking like alien sightings and shit?
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Aliens on the ground, so they're coming.
They're getting close.
I thought this was Vince's house.
Yeah. No, it's the other one, the short. Yeah. It's the short one.
It's the Oh, we got grab the so
remember Cannonball Run? It's the blimp. The blimp. It's the blimp. He puts that mask on, he'll blow your doors off.
Yeah, for Monday Metal coming up, me and Fred did a classic, so we did No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we're in there with our Halloween costumes and garden gnomes. I'm like, look, there's me and Jason.
Right.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say the gnome. We've already discussed what next Halloween's gonna be like, and Jason came up with it. So,
and I forgot it already. Evidently, you'll have to refresh my memory later.
Oh, you'll know. It has to do with the way that you had to trim your beard because you would look like Cornelius.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, man, I'll do the makeup and the whole nine.
Right.
Just dress up as Vince Neil. Dude, that fucking thing is hilarious. What does Alice know?
You don't know.
Yeah. Well, if the glove doesn't fit, you must quit.
Right.
That whole thing. Yeah, meanwhile, in Jason's backyard. Was that a Fresca?
That's right. It turns out aliens love Fresca.
Yeah. My favorite conspiracy thing right now is that Bigfoot is actually an interdimensional like alien.
I hadn't heard that one.
That's why they've never found bodies, because it's actually from another dimension.
Right.
It opens up portals and stuff.
I saw something the other day where they from 100 years ago, they claimed to have Bigfoot's toe.
Oh, nice.
Like this giant toe.
He's like, how big? This big.
Yes. Put it in my hand.
Yes, I have Bigfoot's toe.
Can you imagine? That would be great. If like a Raiders of the Lost Ark type thing, but they're like countries are vying for Bigfoot's toe.
Yeah. Bring him back to me, and I want him alive. Oh, big toe. 2026.
Whoever gets the big toe rules the world.
Absolutely. The big toe. Coming this fall on Fox.
Oh man.
So yeah, we'll see what see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, dude, you got the fires, you got Carolinas. Hopefully they'll be taken care of quickly now.
Yeah. Peeps are still roughing it up the hill there.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's been cold and snowy up there.
Their temperatures get back down.
Yeah.
But
he was here the other day.
Who's that?
Trump was up there. Apparently, he flew to Asheville.
Oh, really?
Before he went to LA, yeah.
Right on.
Looking around. So, maybe there'll be some aid for people up there, some additional help. Let's hope.
Yeah. As long as people get help, man.
Yep.
Whoever they are, whatever they need.
Mm-hmm.
But the catastrophic, I mean, the whole thing is just crazy with all those fires.
Yeah, it was a weird year, and there was a lot this year, or this past year, I should say. But
yeah,
and it's just like one thing after another. It seemed.
It's always a something.
Yeah.
As Vito Bupkis would say, it's just another fucking day. Oh yeah. All righty. Well, that's all I got today, man. I'm running out of gas.
Yeah.
But so next week we will be back with the mainstream. Let's see if I got a graphic here for it.
Man, is it almost February already?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You ever notice when you get older, your sense of, at least me, my sense of time is all off?
Right.
Is that a thing for you too?
Sense of time? No, I'm pretty aware of time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not me. I'm losing my grip.
Yeah, like very punctual. I always, I'm earlier on.
Yeah,
on time to me is 15 minutes early. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean that way. I mean like just the months fly by faster than they used to. And
an old fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Definitely moves faster than when we were younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who knows what that's all about?
Right.
Probably just losing the general all around joy.
Yeah, that's right.
When it sucks it out of you.
There's nothing to look forward to.
Psychic vampire.
Like, so what are you?
Another pile of bullshit.
Like, so what are you looking forward to? Nursing homes.
Yeah.
Bills.
Uh-huh.
Incontinence. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, we all end up in diapers again eventually, I guess. Right?
Yeah,
it really does go full circle, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, pretty soon, that would even be funny, man. We got to get like the masks for fucking those the Muppet dudes on the.
Yeah, the two hecklers.
Hey, yeah, Waldorf. Was it a Waldorf and?
I don't remember now.
We looked it up last week. It was shit. And who would name their kid Waldorf?
Right.
Wally. Anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week. I obviously did not make I did everything else for next week except made a new one, but mainstream, and it's best of bass this time, so everyone can join in and share what their best bass lines is from the amazing Misa, one of the best bass players on the planet.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, people. We will see you next time. Jason, got any last words?
No, just yeah. No. No, I joked. I just couldn't recall anything.
All right, we'll be back next time with more energy.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.
Later.